Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of June 24th to the 30th, 2024. So what's in store for Gemini? We have Happy Family coming out as your first card. I love that. That's extremely beautiful. And this obviously can show a lot of happy moments with family members, but this also speaks of your chosen family, the people you are closest to, your partner, your best friend, your cats, your dogs, whomever. And I'm seeing a lot of happy memories being made with them this week. So there could be something special that you're doing, memories that you're making that will last a lifetime with these people who you consider to be your chosen family. Okay, I only wanted one more card, but we got two more cards for you. Hostilities. And it's interesting because as this card came out, someone outside was moving their trash can and it sounded like thunder. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's going to storm. So I think that's very symbolic. One, trash, and I just got ringing in my right ear. I don't know what that means, but I know a lot of you guys, that's a sign for something. So baby crying too. Oh my gosh, Gemini, this is pretty intense. There's so many signs. So many signs. When I think of trash, I think of people from our past that sucked, like straight up sucked. Okay, when I think of thunder, I think of tensions breaking through the surface. Okay, they could be reaching back out again. Baby crying, that's your inner child. I know I'm reaching here, but I'm telling you, it's all coming together. Baby crying, dog barking, that is a sign, your inner child saying, please, let's not go down this path again. Are you kidding me? Dog barking, warning, danger ahead. So I think there could be someone from your past, possibly, or someone who you've just known for a long time who is just a hostile individual. Okay, and it could be someone who you're not even emotionally affected by. Like, this could be an aunt, an uncle, a sibling, an ex, someone here you may be coming face to face with again this week. And, you know, if they are related to you, it kind of puts some weird energy into your happy family vibe. Or they could be somebody who, like, at times they are really great. I feel like that's most people. They are really great. You love being around them. Like, it's actually pretty okay. And then they just ruin it with hostility, like unnecessary hostility, accusations, getting defensive, etc. So there could be someone like that in your energy field. We have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel coming out. And this talks about speaking up and showing the world who you are. I feel like a lot of confidence coming from you this week, Gemini. You could be working on a lot of, I don't know why I'm seeing like social media, marketing, putting yourself out there, putting your creative talents out there is what I'm seeing. Whatever your creative talents are, whether it's singing, dancing, art, acting, photography, even if it's not at a professional level. I mean, we all should enjoy things without needing to monetize them. Whether you have creative talents that are monetized or unmonetized, I'm seeing you indulging in that and showing more of that to the world. We have building blocks coming out here. This is the foundation of life. This is the things that are important. Okay, good socialization, financial resourcefulness, health, happiness. I am seeing you working on those foundational things. I don't know why I just got a message, Gemini, unrelated to the cards coming through, of like decentering financial prosperity. Decentering financial prosperity. You know, there's this decentering men movement that's been going around lately on social media, and the whole concept of it is to stop making men the center of your existence. Not to hate on men are great, but you know, a lot of people, not even just, I think men can actually do the same thing with women as well, heterosexual men and women, not making chasing women or chasing men the center of your existence. You know, there's that whole movement going around on the internet, and I was just thinking, it's coming up in your reading, so I feel like it's attached to your reading. Decentering the need to be financially, like, overtly wealthy. You know, what if we enjoyed the simple things in life, like having a night in with friends, DIY, thrifting as opposed to needing brand new name brand everything, taking public transportation as opposed to getting a car, and you may have been ambitious for certain financial milestones for a long time. Yeah, see, first card out, temptation. This is the devil card. You know, feeling like you're never enough, feeling like you're always striving for the next best thing, and being stuck in the cycle of desire. It never ends. It truly doesn't. You know, we see 1%ers, we see billionaires, literal billionaires, still striving for more money, more wealth, investing more. At that point, what is the point? You know, you're not the only mind in the world, and even if you are a good, amazing person, holding such a large amount of power and wealth, yielding that is gonna create a lack of balance. I don't know why I'm going off on a tangent about the ultra rich. I have nothing against rich people. I strive to be rich myself. You know, I admire people who are wealthy. But I don't know. There's something coming through with money and breaking out of the cycle of constantly desiring more, constantly desiring new things for yourself. Breaking out of that. And ironically, I feel like when you break out of that, you're going to get what you want anyways. You know, you will receive more wealth when you break out of that way of thinking and step more into creative authenticity. Yeah, Empress in reverse. Feeling like you're not enough, feeling out of the flow with finances, with feeling beautiful, being in your power. We need to step back into that Empress mindset of being in touch with nature. Okay, Gemini, make some time to go out into nature this week. Make some time to connect with your own nature, your own natural creativity. There are a lot of resources around you at this time that are going untapped, okay? Instruments that you may have that go unplayed, canvases and paper that go untouched, stories that go untold. You're wealthy with ideas, with materials to create. That is true wealth, okay? You don't need to keep striving for a bigger house, a better car, because that will keep you working harder, burning yourself out and not giving you the time to indulge in your true wealth, which is that creativity, that divine creativity. And the most ironic thing about that is the more you dive into that divine creativity, the more wealth you tend to attract anyways, and you can attract through that. Very fascinating. Seven of Earth in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you watching, I feel, not all of you, but a lot of you may actually make your money from one of your own creative endeavors. So you could be a business owner of some sort, or an artist or entertainer of some sort. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to keep striving for a bigger, better luxury lifestyle. And I think by decentering that from your mind, and instead focusing on using the creative tools, resources, and time that you have, the ideas that you have, ironically, you're going to break out of your current level financially and ascend. You've been going about it the wrong way. You've been trying to work super hard, like work yourself to the bone, trying to overdo it. I feel for a long time, and it hasn't been working. And instead, you're being asked to just really press into your creativity. You know, the universe will supply you with tools to use. And you don't need the biggest, best tools either. You know, use what you have and use it well. We have the Two of Earth in reverse. Yes, this is a very big financial reading. A lot of money messages coming through from the universe this week. Some of you owe yourself money is what I'm seeing. You need to pay yourself back for something that you might have spent a lot of money on. Fascinating. I mean, there's a balance to everything, you know. I think if you just quit your job and hope that the universe will show you the way. I know a few people who are like that. I don't think that's a bad thing at all, but listen, I'm going to be honest. I've seen this pattern happen in a lot of people. They have this spiritual ascension, awakening. They realize, you know, I don't want to work this 9-to-5 job. I don't want to work, you know, this job that I hate, working for someone else. They quit that job because they've saved a lot of money up, you know. They've acquired quite a bit of wealth. Didn't realize how much they had. Weren't aware of how much they had. Dropped a card, Hanged Man in reverse. And they just quit entirely, and they're like, you know what, I'll figure it out. I'll let the universe guide me. And they had that deep trust in the universe. I don't know why. I feel like every single person I met who had that story with no plan ended up spending every dime of their money, every single dime, unrelentlessly, and had to end up working again and feeling lost again. You know, there's a balance to everything. You could be of service to the world. And it's funny because I have a similar story, actually, myself, because I walked out of my job that I hated, and I created my business. But when I created my business, I was not making that much money. I was making less than $10,000 a year for multiple years. So I don't know. Everyone's journey is so different. And if the story resonates with you in any way, any parts of these stories that I share in today's reading, then this is definitely your reading. You know, I feel like you are being asked by the universe to step more into your creativity and take more action. That's the key word. Action. Aligned action. You know, this is the week to start painting those canvases, writing those stories, publishing what you've made. This is the week to start experimenting with your clothes, your hair, your makeup. It's very beautiful. I love it. Okay. We have the 9 of Fire in reverse, right next to that Hangman in reverse. Yeah, these are two, well, first off, the Hangman in reverse shows staying stuck where you're at, and it feels very, very frustrating. Okay, wanting to, again, I'm getting this desire to, like, wanting to ascend, wanting to be something more than where you're currently at. Even in some of your relationships, this can show up as wanting to be something more. Actually, not current relationships. This could be those past relationships that we were talking about, those hostilities, people from the past coming back. You could have been in a connection with them where you wanted something more, wanted them to be nicer to you, more attentive, more committed, and they just met you with hostility, or even if not like overt hostility, just resistance and defensiveness, and always coming up with a reason why they're not going to do that. And, you know, I'm seeing here you're protecting your heart, which is great. That's great news. Not letting those types of people in. But there could be frustrations of like, man, I want to ascend, I want to grow, I want to do more, be more. And we're seeing you're doing that this week. But you're not doing it by staying in the same mindset you've been in for the past several years and weeks. No, your mindset is shifting this week. This is like a really, really powerful week. It's subtle, but it'll be powerful. Your mindset is shifting. And you are going about it in a different way. Instead of working to the bone, overworking yourself, you are tapping back into your creative forces, and you are taking action, so many actions creatively. And that's what's guiding you in the right direction. I am seeing here there is temptation to possibly go back to certain relationships and individuals who do not offer you the same amount of energy that you offer. Don't do it. I don't think you're going to, but that temptation is there for some reason. Okay? I don't see you're gonna... I think you just can't do it anymore. Like, you've grown too much, and you're not gonna do that. But yeah, definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Gemini, because there's way more to this week than just this message. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like it if you had. Comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out on this hot day. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.